Timothy Greenfield-Sanders, full disclosure, Vanity Fair, how are you? Great to be here in Sundance. It's always exciting when one of our own is here.
Thank you.
You have a documentary about face, which has a fantastic poster, I will say, with Marissa Berenson as the poster, at least the one I'm seeing. I don't know if there's other ones
There's
around.
a half dozen.
Are there? Great. Basically about models, right? And the beauty and the idea of aging beauty and the industry from throughout the ages, right?
It started actually with Vanity Fair.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a party. I was dragged to a party. I double parked my car outside because I was going to go in for 5 minutes. And I walked into this room that kind of smelled like Charlie, that old perfume.
Yeah, of course.
And it was all these gorgeous women between 50 and 60 years old who were the 70s and 80s models.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know, this is something here. There's something special. And I called Graydon the next day, and I said, you know, what do you think about this idea? And they said, yeah, fine, go and shoot it. And we shot this picture of 12 models.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the kind of the seed for the film. And it then seemed to me that it was much bigger than that it needed to be the 1950s, the 1960s as well. So I turned the film into something that was more expansive. And I included people like Carmen.
Right, I was just going to say, who's actually still working.
And China Machado, who's been here at the festival, who's 82.
Wow. And so basically, what do we learn from the
You know,
documentary?
it's a film that really uses the modeling world as a kind of paradigm, but really within it is race and drugs and AIDS and insecurity and confidence and all the things that models dealt with that were around that world. And it's also a film about strong women, women who had done so much and what happened to them and how they turned out. So you see Beverly Johnson, who's still out there doing things and gorgeous, Christy Brinkley and Cheryl Teagues.
Right.
And
They were really the first, right? Because the supermodel thing didn't happen. I mean, that was kind of for me were the supermodels of Cindy and
Right.
you know the one name kind of gals that really
the branding.
right? That and it were the models before that. I guess kind of Christy Brinkley is the defining line, but Marissa Berenson, they didn't make the kind of money that like Cindy and
Not at
Christy
all.
Turlington did and Naomi, right? It's
Not at all. In fact, they've now sort of been able to use the fact that they had that fame to make some kind of business out of it. But, you know, it was very different. Marissa became a movie star.
Right.
And also, what I did right now, and I didn't really understand it till I got into it, but it's the end of an era. You're not going to have Carmen and China around too much longer. So you have this very precious moment where they're still alive. They can talk about those days. These women had something. Calvin Klein is in the film, and he talks about how they had personality. They had something special. And I fell in love with them. I mean, I didn't want to stop making this film. If I hadn't, Sundance is what screwed it up because we got into Sundance. I would have kept going. You know, it was so exciting to meet them all and talk to them. And we're, you know, excited. I think it'll have an international appeal as well.
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's everyone. It's beauty, youth, and beauty and age. I mean, who
And these
doesn't want-
women are international stars. You know, they know them in Germany and France, Italy. They're all the icons that we grew up with.
Oh, that's great. I can't wait to see it. Well, thanks for stopping. It was great
Pleasure.
you made time. Thank you. I
Thank
know you have
you.
to get to a screening and
I
stuff.
do.
But
Thank you very
it's
much.
great. Congratulations, and I'll see you somewhere.
Thank you, Vanity
Bye.
Fair.